Greetings! I'm Emmett, this is my channel, and today I'm going to tell you a little tale. A tale of a fateful trip. It started... I don't know where to go with that. Okay, so, I've been trying to make a video about every month, but the project I'm working on right now just is taking a bit longer than a month. It's mostly because it's just a larger project, but it's also because I keep having interruptions. Things go wrong, I run out of supplies, I run out of time. But most recently, my tripod broke. I was setting up all my equipment, getting ready to film. I had the camera mounted on the tripod, and you know how there's a little handle that you screw in and out so that you can adjust the angle? Well, as I was tightening that up, I realized it wasn't tightening. And the real problem is, this has happened to me before. This was the first tripod I tried to use, but it wasn't very long before this just stopped tightening up. So what was I gonna do? I can't just let my tripods keep breaking on me. Also, when I say my tripod, I mean the tripod that I'm currently using. They're actually my brother's tripods, and I can just imagine how he'd respond.
Really? You broke another one?
So I wasn't gonna let this defeat me. I had to do something. I mean, it's not like I could break it more. So I fiddled around with it, seeing if I could tighten it, seeing if I could untighten it, and I ended up unscrewing the entire handle. I don't really know why this one won't unscrew all the way, but I'll probably figure that out later. Taking a closer look at this thing, I realized that the threads are basically worn down smooth. No wonder it wasn't screwing in, there's nothing to screw onto. I inspected a little bit closer, and I realized that there was a nut wedged into a crevice, and that's what it actually screws into. It goes through the holes into the nut, and that's how you tighten it. I thought maybe I could somehow replace the bolt, but I didn't know how to go about doing that for sure, so I decided to wait for my dad. Once I explained the situation and we both got started working on the project, the enthusiasm grew, so we took it out to the shop to see if we can rig up a fix. Luckily, he had a rod with a threaded end that was just about perfect, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too big, which meant we needed to modify the tripod. We pulled out the original nut and got a nut that would fit the rod, but it was too big for the crevice, so we had to very precisely grind down the edges so that it would fit. We went through quite a few nuts trying to get this right, and even when we did get it right, it was hard to wedge in there, but we did. Next, we just needed to drill out the plastic a little bit, add a few nuts to fill up the space on the rest of the threads, and then thread the rod in there. It made for a pretty good handle, actually. It almost works better than before. I was pretty proud of it, so I left it on the table for all to see. Unfortunately, when Tucker came home all alone and he saw his poor little munchkin with its prosthetic limb, he was like, "My tripod?" But I'm still proud of myself and my dad. We were able to MacGyver up a fix for a tripod, and hopefully maybe you will too. I wonder if I can fix this one too. So, thank you for watching, and good luck with your own filming adventures.
You know you're going to be buying your own tripods from now on, right?
But I fixed it. Okay. Something you did with your head, like maybe after I say that, then kind of, yeah, go like...
Look at the camera, look at here. You know you're going to be buying your own tripods from now on, right?
But I fixed it.
You know you're going to be buying your own tripods from now on, right? We need to, because we're using it right now, so it's like... Can you take it off the tripod and have me cradling the munchkin? What happened? My tripod!
What was, like, did you have a, like, what would be your more genuine reaction to seeing it? What was
He broke another tripod? That's basically my genuine reaction. Like, really? It happened again? Seriously?
They must be cheap.
Seriously? You broke another one? Seriously? Come on, Foxy. She doesn't want it.